Hello Sagittarius, welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. If Sagittarius is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. Please hit the like button, leave a comment, consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. And if there is anything you would like me to pray over, or meditate upon, or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger. And I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Sagittarius, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. Oh, look at that. Sagittarius power card, the art or temperance card. Wow. Wow. That doesn't happen very often where we get a power card, a patron card right out of the gate like that. That's something special. We're going to put this into some context. Oh, and you get the star too? Man, look at you. Okay, we got some fives going on here. So there's a little bit of doubt. There's a little bit of worry and concern and frustration and stress going on. But I think that's changing. I think that man. And then we have another five here. A lot of fives. A lot of fives. Yeah, I feel like you're headed into some kind of unknown territory, you know? I feel like we don't have a perfect vision of where we're going or what we're doing. We're kind of being asked to trust in the universe and trust in ourselves, right? Well, let's select our mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. This is one card randomly from the Smith-Waite Tarot. We're going to put it here. We're going to put Kevin the Frog, aka Mr. Bates, right there on top of that mystery card. And hopefully that will tie everything together and, give us the confirmation that we need at the end of the reading. Okay. So let's look. Major, major, and major. We have our Trinity of Major Arcana cards. Got a little bit of fire. We've got some water here for sure. We do. We've got some air. And then we've got our earth energy back here. So it could be that we have this physical concern, injury and illness, financial difficulties, some kind of a change in our circumstances at home or work, something in the physical realm that is changing, right? Something that is in motion, something that is moving, something that is kind of uncertain, unpredictable, something that is destabilized for the moment, okay? And I think that in turn has destabilized us emotionally, mentally, right? We're just kind of feeling underneath everything. It's just this physical challenge is now causing the mental emotion. Our heart mind is not at ease, right? Our thinking and feeling are a little bit unstable too now because of whatever this is. This is the originator of it. And again, this could be an injury, an illness, something like that. It could be a financial difficulty. It could be a big expense that came up. It could be something shifting at work or at home or in the bank account, okay? But right out of the gate, we started with this art or temperance card. It's almost like this is your higher self, your true self, God, goddess, deity, working through you to get you through this situation, giving you this power to get through it. And it's almost like we have to endure this difficulty, that this is kind of a test, right? This is a test that's going to make you stronger, because what comes after the 5? Well, a 6, victory, challenge, and then the win. I think this is fortifying you. This is building up your trust in yourself, in your abilities, in your spiritual connection, in your spirit, and in your soul. This is your power card. This is saying, let's use everything that makes Sagittarius Sagittarius to get through this, right? Let's innovate. Let's think outside the box. Let's put all of our effort into something. Let's fire our arrows, right? And we see that in the environment. This is the Eight of Wands. Mercury in Sagittarius. This is a very Sagittarian card. This is using the best skills that you have to tackle this situation, right? This is us really pushing the boundaries, pushing the envelope, thinking outside the box. See, these lightning bolts are going outside the box, right? In every direction. So this is really strong activity in the external world. It's because you have this inner strength. And you have this inner strength because I think you are very much connected to spirit right now. We see this Star card and this Temperance card together. This is an unbeatable pair. This feels like a prophecy to me. It feels like a download from spirit working through you. I feel like whatever work you're involved in, whatever this challenge is, you can overcome it. You will overcome it. We need to stabilize our thinking, feeling functions, the Five of Swords, Five of Cups. We need to trust in spirit, trust in ourselves, trust in that starlight, that grace, that blessing that is coming into your life. Open yourself up to it. Allow that to come in, right? What we see above everything is this Queen of Cups. There's the veil. It's difficult for us to sometimes feel the divine energy in our lives, especially when we're being kind of weighed down by these anchors here, this difficulty, this situation, the frustration, the uneasiness, the discord. It's sometimes hard for us to see what's beyond the veil, to see our own spiritual light, to see the starlight coming down into our lives. I think you're very connected with Source. You're very connected with your purpose. Whatever you're doing, whatever this difficulty is, we can overcome it because you're following your will. You're following your starlight. You're doing what you're meant to do. You're in the right place at the right time. This is a test. This is a challenge. This is a difficulty. It makes it worse that we can't see through the veil, that we can't see the other side. We have the Moon card here at the end. And the Moon card is a very special mystery because it is uncertainty. It is this idea that I have no idea what is coming next because I can't see it. It's dark over there. I don't know what's out there. I'm scared of it because I can't see it. But the sun is rising, right? This beetle of transformation, of awareness, of consciousness becoming fully awakened, That sun is rising. We're pushing the light up. And that's going to illuminate this dark realm. So the future will become clear. The more you're able to tap into your own intuition, to pierce the veil between you and the starlight, so to speak, we can achieve this spiritual vision. You can see what's in that darkness. I think we have to be open. We have to begin looking for the signs. We have to be ready to see these signs and synchronicities, these omens. Because this starlight is coming down. But if our vision is not tuned to that starlight, we're not going to see it. Right? We have to adjust our apparatus so that we can perceive that energy. Because I feel like Spirit is trying to send you messages, and they're getting kind of refracted by this veil that's above us, and it makes it a little bit difficult for us to translate the message, to decipher it, right? To kind of unencrypt it. I think that's a big factor here. And it's difficult too because we have obviously the fives down here, these anchors that are weighing us down, our heart, mind. There's a lot of mental stress going on. This is the Five of Swords beneath everything. The Five of Swords is a lot of negative self-talk. We experience something like this. This is an event. This is a situation in the physical realm. It's causing a lot of mental disturbance. We're starting to think negatively about it. And the more we do that, the more we feel negatively, the more we experience the negative situation. And these three just kind of hang out together and make each other miserable. These three are, you know, it's like a group of teenagers out there, and they keep getting into more and more trouble, especially when all three of them are together. Nothing good comes from this, right? And I think this is a good time for us to pause and do an affirmation card. Right? Maybe we'll make it a thing. Whenever we get a Five of Swords, we'll do an affirmation card. Because for the Five of Swords, the solution is positive affirmations. We got to put spirit back on top. We have to have a positive mantra. We have to start telling ourselves empowering things, right? We have to start realigning ourselves, retuning ourselves to the starlight, to the prophecy, to the divine energy coming down. And to do that, we have to let spirit take the wheel. So let's do one affirmation from the language of flowers to just combat that Five of Swords a little bit, right? Just to give it a little bit of a positive spin, to flip it around and put spirit back on top. The orange blossom, enthusiasm. The best can be here. Believe it, it says. The best can be here. Believe it. And that really sums up the reading, right? Because look, this is about tuning in. This is about trusting, believing, right? Believing in ourselves, trusting in yourselves and in spirit. And this is the best that can be here. So believe it, right? It may be difficult now because look, we've got these fives. It's very difficult to do that, but we have to keep a positive attitude. We have to believe that the best is coming. And I think this is Spirit trying to communicate this to you that, look, this is a challenging situation now for sure. But with the right attitude, we can get to this Nine of Cups as soon as possible. Nine of Cups is really fixing all of these, right? We have a 3 on the physical side of things over here. We have a 3 on the mental, emotional side of things, so these two. And of course, the 3 on the spiritual plane, spiritual abundance. This is true happiness. This is real because it flows down. This is the water that's flowing down from that star energy, right? That spiritual water that trickles down to our physical body, our heart, mind, our spirit, right? Mentally, emotionally, physically, healed, restored. We're feeling good now. True happiness, real happiness. And this card is in the future. This is the best that can be here. This can be the present. It doesn't always have to be in the future. It can be here right now. Right? We just have to step forward into it. Easier said than done. Yes, of course. We've got the 5 of Cups. Here's the general energy. We're feeling a little bit maybe abandoned, maybe let down. Maybe it's a little bit hopeless with some of these. These 5s are really nasty when they get together like this. But we've got this intense activity. This is kind of like the enthusiasm, right? From the orange blossom. Enthusiasm. The best can be here. Believe it. If we believe it, then we're going to have that enthusiasm to do it, to release our arrows, right? To think outside the box, to do this thing. I like this card. I like that we're kind of, we're branching out from that orange blossom, right? And, this is an urgency. This is a bit of a a quickness. I think that the moment you feel this kind of enthusiasm or inspiration to act, let's do it. Right? If we linger too long, I think we'll be dragged down by all these fives. When you feel that inspiration, that idea, let's do it. Right? As soon as you draw the arrow back, let it loose. You don't sit there and think about it too much, because then we might just be like, nah, you know. Take your aim, draw the string. I'm not much of an archer. I don't know if that's how you do it. But you know how to do it. You know how to do what you do, right? I don't think we're talking about literal archery here. Whatever your skills are, whatever your talents are, right? Whatever your magic is. The last thing we want is a 2 of swords. We don't want to make the wrong decision, right? This might be vacillation. This might be questioning. This might be thinking, oh man, did I commit myself to the wrong star? Did I hitch my wagon to the wrong, celestial body here? I don't think you did. I think that's the last thing we want, is to start questioning our commitment, questioning our devotion to God, Goddess, deity, to our purpose, to our starlight, to our whatever this is. This is us. This is our purpose. We're connected. We can't question that now. That is going to lead us further into this despair. Right? We have to believe that the best can be here. We have to believe that we have already made the right commitments. We are doing what we're supposed to be doing. This is just a test, a challenge, an obstacle, a roadblock. But this happiness can be here right now. So we don't want to start questioning that now, okay? And if we can overcome this kind of final doubt, we'll get here to this moon energy. Now the moon energy, it is that darkness, that unknown future. I can't see what's past these lights. It's all black out there. Trusting that when I start moving forward and I put all this stuff behind me, my vision will adjust and I will see what's out there in that darkness. You have to be brave. You have to do it. You have to take the forward step. This is also a card that says that a very significant change is coming in your life. And I think the significant change is going to be related to this. I think whatever is this 5 situation that we're in, it's going to become a 6, a victory, a win. That's going to bring intense happiness. And it may be something kind of unexpected. It may be once you walk into this darkness, you realize, hey, it's a surprise party out there. I can't believe I was scared to walk in there, you know? It's going to be a future that is so wonderful and terrific that you'll wonder why you ever were so affected by these 5s anyway. It'll seem almost laughable that we were in such despair because of how good the future is going to be. And again, it doesn't have to just be something that's always in the future, always tomorrow. Like the orange blossom says, the best can be here. We have to believe it. We have to trust it. We have to walk forward into it. And then I think we'll be very, very pleasantly surprised that it's not a dangerous darkness that we're going into. Our eyes will adjust. We'll see what's really here, and it'll be such a joyous surprise, right? Let's look at the mystery card. Now, with the mystery card, I also have been enjoying pausing the video at this point so that you can type into the comment section what you believe this card will be or should be. I always like to try to guess. I think it would be interesting if you all tried not to guess, but to intuit, right? I think collectively we can all work on this through these readings and we can all develop our intuition a little bit more, right? So let's look at these cards and think, what should be? Oh, I think a 6 of something, obviously. But we're kind of, yeah, I mean, I think a 6 would be pretty on the nose. right? Because we're going from a 5. Well, let's go to a 6. The 1 5 we don't have is the fire, so we maybe a 6 of wands here. Okay, maybe. Yeah. Well, I think that's what I think. So go ahead and type your answers in. Right? I like how this feels very interactive to me. I like it. And we'll go ahead and check it. See what we have. No. It's not a 6. It's a page of cups. And that's the fish in the percolator. That is the sign. That is the synchronicity. That's something that's so strange and out of place that it has to mean something. These are what Spirit is asking you to acknowledge, to see, to be aware of. Pierce through this veil. Allow the starlight to enter your life. Allow the signs to be there. Open your perception. Open your mind to these signs, symbols, synchronicities, these omens. The fish in the percolator is the confirmation for you. The Spirit is there with you, that this is the right path. Okay? Sometimes we need confirmations from the world around us. And something like this is the page of cups, the princess of cups. This is everything is a sign, everything is a message, everything is a novelty. Especially those things that seem odd or out of place. Look for those. Look around you right now and think, what seems kind of out of place right now? What stands out to you? Like a fish in a percolator. Okay, it's my Twin Peaks reference. Anyway, we're going to do an extended reading. Sagittarius, if you want to stick around, click on the link either above or below in the description box. New readings come out every day, 6 a.m. Chicago time. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss a reading. I want to thank you for watching this video all the way through until the end. That really keeps the algorithm happy, which in turn is good for the channel, so I appreciate that. I want to thank you for letting me read for you, and thank you for being the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot.